If you're looking to use ConvertKit as your email service provider, or maybe you're thinking about switching from your current provider to ConvertKit, I'm going to share with you today 3 features that actually matter. I'm Jason Resnick of NurtureKit, NurtureKit.co, and if you treat your email list like humans, amazing results are going to happen. Look, I'm going to spare you the feature page readout. You can certainly go to their website, ConvertKit.com, and go ahead and read through that. But what I want to share with you today is an unbiased opinion on what I find day in, day out using ConvertKit for myself as well as my clients over the past several years as a certified ConvertKit expert. So I'm going to dive in a little bit in forms, ConvertKit Commerce, and visual automation. But I'm not going to just read what the feature page says about them. I'm actually going to show you inside of ConvertKit why these things actually matter. So first things first, let's dive into the forms. So as you log into your ConvertKit account, you're going to want to head over to the landing page and forms area. Now, forms, nothing surprising here about them. Yes, it's very easy to build one. There's full customization, essentially, as deep as custom code if you want to, right? But you're going to want to explore a little bit more in it is as you go ahead and think through your form, I want you to go ahead and think about what that email auto reply is going to be. Now, we've all done it online where we opt into some website looking to get their freebie, and then we have to go back to our inbox and confirm our subscription. Well, once we confirm this subscription, then we get another email with the actual freebie. Well, here's the thing. ConvertKit uses what they call an incentive email. It lumps those 2 emails all in one, right? So instead of having a drop-off, and you do, when you're running a business and you use a lead magnet and the lead magnet is delivered by email, you're going to get some drop-off. It's not a one-to-one. Not every person that comes into your email list and signs up for your freebie actually becomes a conversion. That happens on the email side of things when they actually click a button and confirm their email address. This is better known as a double opt-in. Now, I could get into all the reasons why you want to do double opt-in, but maybe that's for another video or a blog post, or you can go ahead and Google that yourself. However, ConvertKit saves a step. It doesn't have that intermediate auto reply email that really you can't customize on a lot of other platforms. It actually goes ahead and delivers the freebie and confirms the person all in one. So when you do that is when you come into the form or the landing page, you go into settings and you'll see incentive, right? Make sure that send incentive email is checked. This allows for that double opt-in. This is what is going to ensure the quality of the email on your list. What's nice is that you can customize this email however you see fit. I would certainly think about your subject line because you want people to open the email. And then you want to make the content here as enticing as possible because when they actually click on this button, they're getting not only delivered the freebie, but they're also going to head and be included as a verified person on your email list. So that's the biggest thing that really matters as far as saving some steps in your opt-in process. Now, what's nice is that you can upload a file or you can send them to a URL, a thank you page, if you will, right? This is what I encourage my clients to do, right? As a pro tip, if you send them to a URL, then you're sort of training them back to getting that click, right? To your ecosystem, your store, your programs, things like that on your website. You want to start to be able to think about that moving forward that you're going to want the person to be familiar with how you want them to behave. The other thing that is actually nice about forms, and this is sort of 1B, if you will, is that inside of the form itself, for those people that opt in, you don't have to show the form again, right? So let's just say somebody opts in. Then 3 months later, they come by and they see your opt-in again. Well, maybe they forgot that they downloaded the freebie. It happens. I see people opting in all the time. Well, you can either continue to show the form, hide the form, or show custom content, right? Depending on the scenario, I usually either continue to show the form or show custom content. And in custom content, you can actually deliver the lead magnet again, right? You could say, I noticed you visiting here again. Here's the freebie. And you can actually put in a link here in HTML, right? That then allows the person on the other side of the website visiting your website to then go ahead and click that link and download it again, right? They don't have to re-opt into anything. So this is super efficient. There's plenty of platforms out there that allow you to kind of be a go-between between your email service provider and your website to kind of connect the dots between the two and then allow you to do this. But ConvertKit just makes it that much more simpler. So with that being said, let's go to number 2. The number 2 reason or feature that actually matters is the products, right? So look, tech is hard. I am a developer, right? I've been a developer since the late 90s. I know what it involves to take a credit card online. ConvertKit has ConvertKit Commerce. It's available to everyone, including the free plan. If you're on a free plan, you can sell a product through ConvertKit. You can set up a product just as you would set up anything else, meaning a form or a landing page. And you just put the details of the product in here. And you go ahead and create that landing page. You can publish it, right? And you have this URL. You can embed this buy button on your website. And then you have the ability to now sell something through your website or online means and get paid for it. It could be an ebook. It could be a program. It could be a coaching event, maybe even that you want to run. Okay. And when you do that, you are getting paid. If you're on the free plan, you are getting paid before you even pay ConvertKit, which is awesome. Yes, there's a percentage fee that ConvertKit takes, basically the processing fee to take the credit card online, and then they deposit the money wherever you need it to be deposited to. This is an amazing tool because this solves a lot of those initial barriers that the technology puts in place when you want to begin to sell something online. Now, it's not going to be something where, you're going to be building Amazon.com, but you can put a number of products online, a number of different types of products online, including subscription products in which you're billing somebody monthly and collecting payment for that. Okay, so you can actually start hitting the ground running as a creator, as a coach, as somebody who wants to sell something online, could be services even, and you can go ahead and do so this way. And it acts just like forms do, right? So meaning when somebody buys the product, they then go ahead and in your subscribers, you will see these products listed here. It acts as a tag. You know exactly who bought what, right? You can even trigger off automations based on somebody purchasing a product, right? Purchase a product, right? So you can select the individual product and then send them a sequence of emails of things to do, right? So if you've been listening to me for a long time, you know I'm not a big advocate of these all-in-one behemoth type solutions that give you email, give you e-commerce, that give you CRM, that give you the whole ball of wax all in one, because I feel like well, let's face it, they do a lot of things good, right? They don't excel at any one thing. And then once you start to gain traction, you start hitting a lot of walls. Well, ConvertKit does email. That's where they're staying, right? That's what they do. They do it very well. And so they've opened up the door to make it easier for you as somebody who is looking to scale their business online and start to sell things online. And they give you a nice, easy solution to do so. Get off the ground and run with it. All right? And now the third feature that actually matters are the visual automations. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a little while, you know that one, I do go ahead and use visual automations to send promotionals, to send email sequences, to put people through a lot of different things. So with that being said, that's usually the way people look at visual automations. One way you might want to look at it is a no-code type of functionality, meaning you can do things like counters, right? If you run a membership website and you want to just be human and send an email on the 28th day of the month to remind them that they're going to be charged on the 30th, you can go ahead and set up a function that just counts the days every 28 days. And then you could tag them and then send off that email, right? So you can use it as a counter. While in ConvertKit, this is one of the downsides, is ConvertKit doesn't have a way for you to automatically count days, but they give you the means in which to do so, right? You can't say, hey, on the 28th of every month, I want to send out this email. It just doesn't happen. But you can create a counter to do that. Another way is if somebody is clicking a link in an email, and this is more of a tell me more campaign, which is something else I do, is that when you share a link to a sales page in an email, if you share that link several times over the course of a given period of time, 30, 60, 90 days, you might want to count how many times somebody clicked on that link. If you count that link click, then you can go ahead and say, okay, over the next 90 days, if somebody clicks on it 5 times, they're showing interest. Let's spawn off an email sequence to tell them a little bit more, or maybe schedule a call, or whatever it is that you need them to do, okay? So you use visual automations in a way where, yes, we should be using visual automations to make decisions and segment people and send off email sequences, but you can also use it creatively to build in functionality inside of your account to make the email experience for your subscribers that much more efficient and better. There you have it. 3 things, and maybe there was 3.5 things in there, that are features that actually matter inside of ConvertKit. If you plan on using ConvertKit, I can dive into each of these things even more, and I may do that in other videos. So feel free to leave a comment below, ask me any questions you need. I want to help you get over those hurdles. But these are the things that day in, day out that I use for not only myself as well as my clients in a way that makes ConvertKit the platform for email marketing automation. All right. So again, if this was helpful for you, hit that thumbs up. Go ahead, whack that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you get notified the next time a video drops. And I'll see you in the next one.